What do you guys know about radium? Ra, Ra, atomic number 88. Radium. What do you know about it? I'm assuming the answer is, well, not a whole lot. Just like it was for me, until I found all these news articles from our ancestors talking about radium and its benefits and its anti-gravitic capabilities. The gentleman that wrote this article describes his visit with a simple grape grower and inventor on the side near the Golden Gate Bridge. He stumbles upon his shed to see an interesting craft sitting there, an airboat, essentially, but not the kind of airboat you're thinking of. Let's listen to how the man described it, okay, right there. Was a broad sheet of metal larger than the breadth and length of the boat, and probably a quarter of an inch in thickness, which glittered and glistened in all the hues and tints of the rainbow. But the strangest part of the affair was the boat was not resting upon the ground, but was attached to it by a couple of stout cords. The writer stood there shocked, as he should be. Then he says, the gentleman approached the boat, which swayed to and fro about 3 feet from the ground, and placing his hands upon a metal knob just inside the boat's edge, I saw it sink to the earth and again rise to the limit of the ropes. He goes on and says, I saw on the workbench a piece of the same material as that of which the boat cover was made, and I took it in my hand. It was very light and was evidently some kind of metal. My host smiled as I examined the material and asked me what I thought of it. I asked, what is it? Radium, he replied. It is a metal. The inventor goes on to explain. It is exceedingly strong, its tensile strength surpassing that of steel. Its iridescence is due to the microscopic wrinkles upon its surface, but that is not all the characteristics. It possesses the remarkable qualities of being easily rendered apergent. What? I exclaimed. Apergent, he replied. Apergy is a force obtained by blending positive and negative electricity with ulthaic, the third element or state of electric energy. And a body charged with this fluid apergy is not only unaffected by gravitation, it is repelled from the earth with the same or greater force than that which is formerly was attracted, so that if the body is liberated, it will move away into space. Radium is as yet the only material I know that will retain the apergic force. You surely must, as a chemist, know, said my host, that neither synthetical nor analytical chemistry will satisfactorily account for certain phenomena constantly occurring. The world will never learn true science until it is ready to learn from nature's open books. Everything in the material universe is constructed upon a system of triads. In other words, there are always 3 phases or conditions of the same thing. Water may be a solid, liquid, or gas, and in each manifestation be only water. Just in everything. Electricity is known to the many as only positive and negative, while in fact its third condition is never absent, although unrecognized. An apple falls to the ground from a tree, and science announces that a subtle force called gravity brought the apple down. But as to the second or its third phase, science knows nothing, and in fact is apparently too conceited to desire to learn. I have learned something about the opposite force, the second phase of gravity. I call it apergy. The boat that you saw swaying in the yard has its roof stored with apergy sufficient to cause it to lift the boat with me in it and soar to any height that I may wish to reach. What? This genius inventor basically made a dry battery from radium, and when he would hit it, when he would charge it with static electricity, it would lift the craft. When he would turn it down, take the charge off, it would lower the craft. We don't know anything about nature, anything. Makes me frustrated. But we were sure trying. Not long ago, people. Love y'all. Have a good day.